The opening tip to the home side. Pelicans with it first in New Orleans. And the basket good at the rim.
As my mother would say to the defender, A for effort, F for results.
Who gets possession? Lonzo with it. Leads a bucket. From the outside, no good. Scores. Good concentration.
That's a strong finish. Regardless of contact, finishing strong is key.
Lonzo Ball with the rock. Unbothered by the defense as he drills it.
I mean, I don't know how much better the defense has to play you on that one. The guy was right in your grill and you still knocked it down.
Knocked loose. Taken by the Pelicans. Count the bucket for two.
As a team, when you establish your dominance in the paint early, it's critical to your offense because it eventually opens up the perimeter down the stretch.
Trying to cash in. Won't go. Missed it. Not much more you can ask for from the defense there.
And that's how you close out on a shooter with a sense of urgency. The shooter was more worried about his landing space than he was the shot.
Oh, emphatic slam.
And when you get your prescription, you take your medicine and you call it a day.
Pelicans have it. And stuffs it home.
How about right after the dunk, he looks right over towards the bench, gets a call from the coach about what defense they're in, and then gets his team set. Those are people that are able to lead men.
Taken by the Pelicans. Flushes it home.
This comes down to great execution, both on the off. They can carry this into the second quarter.
Now a whistle, and Cleveland is going to use a timeout as they'll go over some tactics now in this first quarter of play.
If you would like to participate in an upcoming event, you can register at our team website for more details.
Changes coming on for Alvin Gentry. Pelicans have it. Count the basket. They gave him a look, and why not?
Oh, the defense has to be so deflated on this one. You played great D for 23 seconds.
Cleveland has the basketball. Knocked loose. Taken by the Pelicans. Tough-looking shot there. Still gets it to go down.
Contact on a drive can be a beautiful thing. Making those tough shots can really help you build a mental advantage over your defender.
Knocked loose. Oh, not a good pass as the Pelicans come up with it. Oh, Lonzo Ball. That's now 4. He hasn't missed.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
Cavs at the controls. Knocked loose. Pelicans have it. And the finish. Slam dunk.
Whew, I don't think anyone saw this one coming, but it looks like they're trying to send a message. Look into their eyes. They're laser focused. They're playing as if this game is tied.
Knocked loose.
Here in the first quarter, but a dunk like that can get your team going in the right direction.
Ball with it up top. His guys hold a commanding lead. Beyond the arc for 3. Knight into the front court. He'll run the offense. And a nice finish at the rim.
Might have had an extra dribble or 2 there, but he got the shot he wanted.
Ball in possession of Cleveland. Knocked loose. Taken by the Pelicans. Slam dunk. They have set the tone in this one.
I love when I see offenses come out in beast mode. You attack that paint, you get to the rim, inevitably the floor will open up for you to knock down some threes.
Both teams tweaking their lineups. Here come some changes.
Number 8, Jordan Clarkson. Entering the game.
Runner here won't go down.
Drew Holiday.
Count the basket. A lot of contact. No foul.
Man, that may not have been a gimme, but that layup at the rim definitely chips away at the pride of the defense.
Clarkson with the basketball. Down a bundle. Knocked loose. Oh, emphatic slam. Jay, they've had no answer for this guy.
He's been on fire this first quarter. That's the way you take it right to your opponent. You attack right out of the gate.
Got it off in time, but that shot no good. Finger roll, finishing with finesse.
Well, when you play for each other and not just for yourself, that's when great things happen. You essentially lose yourself in what the team is trying to accomplish. It's called unselfish basketball. And there's nothing more beautiful than rewarding your teammate with a nice pass and letting them finish for 2 or 3 points.
Off the mark. Nothing going here on that drive. Count the basket. 2 more points in the paint.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays. No one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
Hey, everybody, check this out. The first 1,000 fans in our next home game will receive a free team poster. Even better, 3 lucky fans will win a poster that's been signed by the entire team. Show up early for your chance to win.
Changes coming from both sides right now.
Stepping in for the Cavaliers.
Knocked loose. Pelicans have it. With a drop step. Scores from the post.
Woo, did you see that? Eyes to the rim, and the rest was all net.
Finishes at the rim. Kevin Love with the stuff.
Finally, finally something goes their way. I don't think I need to tell you, but this has been a disaster of a first quarter. They just need somebody to get hot, and then they need to come together as a team and get a few stops.
Short jumper won't fall.
You see, this is something that everybody has, but some people choose to use it or not. I'm glad you choose to use effort on getting around those screens.
Cruises inside for two.
Shoot, shoot. Let me see that dance, boy. Let me see it.
Has a chance. Shot for more, no good.
I just love where this takes you into the psychological battle as a player offensively. Was that a great contest, or did you just miss the shot? But now you have me thinking about that the entire next possession.
Number 18, Matthew Dellavedova. 1 minute remaining in the first quarter.
The rebound's cleared by the Cavs.
Everybody pick up, Dio.
Cavs recover. Working hard on the glass. The follow won't go either.
Because he had no body control. You have to be able to control your body when you attack the rim at full speed. That's part of your concentration. People assume concentration just on the rim, but your body control is everything. Be able to speed yourself up or slow yourself down.
The opposing coach is going to counter, make some changes of his own. Short jumper off the mark.
And I love when great coaches make their players play these games. Pop does it with the Spurs all the time. He doesn't want their players to see 24 seconds on the shot clock. He wants his players to see, let's get 24 stops in a row.
Baseline drive, lays it up and in.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here, because that was not an easy look.
Fires the three. Had to rush that one, and it's no good. A shot at the buzzer, and it's no good as time runs out on the first quarter of play. Ed Cohen, Jay Williams with you as we get things started here in the second quarter. Taken by the Pelicans. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
And if you don't contest, he's knocking that down with ease.
Cavs at the controls. Knocked loose. Pelicans have it. Gets to the basket and scores.
And attention to detail is everything for a professional scorer like that. Actually getting it done the hard way there.
Taken by the Pelicans. And the finish at the rim.
There are certain guys in this league that should be put on alert status 24/7 because either they're posterizing you or that attempt can still be a poster.
Knocked loose. Off the assist.
You know, he may not show up in your feed all the time with the crazy highlights, but he's one of the most underrated creative shot makers we have in this game.
Time to adjust. Both coaches making changes on the floor. J.J. Redick. He's finally on the board. Makes his first shot.
Did you see that change of direction mid-flight? And also the English he utilized to spin the ball off the rim? That was a thing of beauty.
Clarkson with the basketball. Looking to make something happen. Tough make through traffic.
I was expecting the dish there, but way to fake that one and lay that one in.
Ball in possession of Cleveland. Pelicans have it. And scores.
And did you see the lift on the shot? Did you see the ball release off the hand? To be able to have the concentration to finish with such a feathery touch in the midst of contact, that's something special to watch.
He was all over him. Missed the shot, no free throws.
And one of the most underrated things in this game is quick lateral speed. Good job by utilizing that speed and taking away the lane.
And count the basket.
Not always the first option, but his number was definitely called on that one.
Count it. No and one. There was some contact there.
I don't know if the scouting report has made its way out here yet, but if anything, it says you need to not let him get that close to the rim.
Coach is going to shift gears and adjust his matchups. Colin Sexton slams it down.
I mean, defense, is it that easy? Can I see some reaction after somebody gets an easy dunk? Some yelling, some kind of emotion? I need you to get involved back in this ball game.
It's Pelicans ball.
Good ball. Got some for him.
Tough-looking shot there. Still gets it to go down.
Well, they have such great flow to their offense this evening. The ball isn't sticking to one player individually. It's moving around the perimeter, and it's zipping. They're playing with a special cohesiveness.
Runner here won't go. And count the basket inside.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
Driving right to the basket. Right through the heart of the defense. The layup is good.
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the defender didn't.
Lonzo Ball with the rock. Fires the three. Had to force that one, but it's no good. Drew Holiday. He's 2 for 2 now.
Strong finish. That's what you need, regardless of contact, focusing on the rim.
Taken by the Pelicans. Redick. Short jumper stays out. Knocked loose. Pelicans have it. Layup's good. Those are the types of shots you always strive for.
In the paint, you need to finish just like that.
Taken by the Pelicans. Goes reverse to lay it in.
Well, he finished strong because he was able to initiate the contact. When you initiate the contact first, you bounce off the defender, which balances you at the rim.
A lot of contact on that play. He plays through it and scores.
Big shout out to the athletic trainer for this team. It's obvious you've been doing all the preparation required of your team in the weight room in the offseason. Flex on them a little bit.
Jetty Osman rejects it. To the rim, lays it up and in. Cavaliers with the basketball. Ah, rocking the rim.
It's easy to become mesmerized when you watch a player who can create off the dribble. We call that dancing. When you allow a player to dance with that much space, that's Prob City.
Holiday in possession. His guys holding the big lead. Won't go. He needs some luck on his side given how they're defending. Drew Holiday. That's 3 now on 4 shots.
Bodies bouncing all around on that layup with the offense winning that battle. But if the defense keeps up that kind of pressure, good things are bound to happen.
Pelicans have it. Layup goes down. Well done.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
Cleveland has the basketball. The shot denied by Okafor. Gets toughness right there. Physical inside, gets it to go. Now the Cavs gonna signal for timeout as they'll take a moment to go over things here in the second quarter. Looks like both teams are making substitutions.
Stepping in for Cleveland, number 12.
Sheck Diallo swats it. Alonzo controls the offense. Oh, the touch at the rim. Count it.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
Lonzo Ball with a piece.
You know why? I don't see anybody on the defensive end standing up out of position. I see everybody squatted down, really active with their hands. That's the mentality that will lead you to where you want to go.
Oh, working hard there. Collects the rebound and gets it back up for the slam.
Like my old coach used to say, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. It's way too easy. Just keep attacking. It's easy money.
Taken by the Pelicans. Ah, the monster stuff.
I see the easy dunk, but what I don't see is energy. Scream, do something. Get yourself emotionally involved in the game.
It goes down.
The defense needs to be in more of a stance and react better. A player with that kind of NBA talent level will get to the rim every time with moves like that.
Drew Holiday. He's now 5 for 6.
I love the drive to the basket there. Instead of trying to go around or over, go through.
Knocked loose. Pelicans have it. Takes it right to the rim. A lot of contact there, but they say no foul.
Who's controlling the paint? The offense is controlling the paint right now. The defense needs to do a better job of making it more uncomfortable for those easy lays.
The drive, right to the basket. Derek Favors sends it away.
This game is all about playing mind tricks on people. The offense is more worried about getting their shot blocked than they are about actually making the shot.
Taken by the Pelicans.
How many times you can tell if a player is going to finish before he even gets to the rim? Did you see that look on his face? That was a look of a three-point play. You always going in thinking you can get more at the rim.
Holiday controls the basketball. Under a minute to go before halftime. Leaving no doubt. Slams it down.
I don't think I could do that on a 5-foot rim.
I can, because that's my only choice. Cavs at the controls. Knocked loose. Pelicans have it. And scores. Strong take. Now a whistle, and Cleveland is going to use a timeout as they'll talk things over here in the second quarter. Coaches dipping into their reserves. Changes coming onto the floor.
Number 16.
Derek Favors able to recover with the block.
Blocking so many shots only gives your perimeter that much more confidence to really apply more pressure.
The assist from number 0.
New Orleans will take it up. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
Some players are just built to absorb the contact. He pretty much dusted that defender off like that was a bug at the park.
Jumper's good.
Number 16.
Shot by Holiday, no good. Nice follow-up on the dunk there. Late heave to beat the buzzer. A very one-sided first half of basketball as we are at halftime. Let's get you to our NBA Live studios in Orlando and hand it over to Jalen Rose for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Jalen.
everyone. I'm Jalen Rose, and this is your EA Sports Halftime Report. The Pelicans absolutely dominated the competition in the first half, and the offensive glass was their domain. They scored plenty of second-chance points, asserting themselves in the paint. These are the guys getting buckets for the New Orleans Pelicans. The Cavaliers may be in the building, but they did not show up for this game. The way they struggle doesn't bode well for them at all. But if they got some fight in them, we'll know right away in the third quarter. Have a look at the leading scorers for the Cleveland Cavaliers.
Game track. Defense.
The New Orleans Pelicans are exhibiting some great defense. They're refusing to let shooters get comfortable and showing great anticipation in the passing lanes.
Player of the half.
Ball is doing everything he can on defense to get the win. He's blocking shots, he's getting steals, and he's setting the tone for his team.
Who was cold?
Forget cold. This guy will be happy to be lukewarm at this point. He can't seem to get anything going. Here we go with the top plays from the first half.
Number 2. Number 1.
Thanks for joining us for the halftime report. The second half is about to get started.
Ball in possession of Cleveland. The crossover gets inside and the slam dunk.
Rock-a-bye, baby. Oh, yeah, he rocked him to sleep on that one.
Holiday in possession. His guys hold a commanding lead. Going to launch beyond the arc, and he was forced into taking that one. It's no good. Knocked loose. Taken by the Pelicans. Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down.
Sometimes when the players find that flow, nobody else needs to touch the ball. He's in the zone by himself.
Christian Thompson with the slam. Jay, let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much non-existent the first 3 quarters, but when you have a play like that, that can get the juices going, and that can help you with your offensive rhythm.
New Orleans going to take it up. Nice pass to get things going.
D. Favors may never become the star that some of us expected him to be for a guy taking 3rd overall in the 2010 NBA draft. But what he has done is build himself a very solid NBA career by being a strong, low-post presence.
Knocked loose. Love. He got it off in time, but that shot no good.
And there's always so much talk about defense. How about offensively? If you continue to attack that shooter, now you're making him work on the defensive end. That makes him take his legs away on the offensive end.
Knocked loose. Knocks it down from mid-range.
Hand down, man down. You got to get up and contest the shot.
Holiday controls the basketball. Looking to make something happen. nothing going here on that drive. Oh, Jay, he commands the paint this time down.
There you go. I like seeing his scoring coming from unlikely sources.
Kevin Love, looking good, 4 for 5.
Ed, I have so much admiration for guys that continue to hunt their shot. They're playing the second half like it was the first 5 minutes of the ball game. Those natural-born leaders are guys that will consistently lead your team to the promised land.
Count it, no and one. There was some contact there.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
Knocked loose. Pelicans have it. Got it.
I've seen him float so much on the perimeter, I forgot he even had that kind of physical presence. Good to see him beating up on people down low again.
Taken by the Pelicans. Throws it down.
I know there's that old saying that says one man can't beat five, but we're watching one man carry 4 other players. His back has to be hurting. Another big-time finish.
Cavaliers with the basketball. A drive down the lane, but the shot won't go. Pass stolen by the Cavs. Gets it to go. Could have been more. A lot of contact, but no foul.
There's some players out there that like the freedom of space, and then we have the anomalies. We have the players who feel comfortable being uncomfortable, and almost the physicality of the game centers them and puts them right on balance every time.
Count the basket inside.
In the paint, you need to finish just like that.
Cashes in for 2.
And sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the...
Has a look. Gets a look. Can't hit. The follow won't go either. Tough-looking shot there. Still gets it to go down.
That's a strong finish. Regardless of contact, finishing strong is key.
New Orleans has it. Big finish at the rim.
Man, they are just continuing to pour it on. But the one thing we know about in this league, you have to make sure that you continue to play with energy because leads can evaporate quickly.
Eats one more. Tips it.
Here's one of the biggest secrets as we move into this new age of basketball, especially in the draft room. You have to draft players with size and length. That's the biggest deterrent for any team offensively.
Derek Favors snatching it out of the air. Nearing impossible. No getting through.
5, Ed. That's 5 blocks tonight.
Trying to cash in. Almost, but no good.
That's how you do it. You keep riding him to the basket, and if the refs aren't calling it, keep being physical. Keep knocking him off balance.
Pelicans basketball. Can't connect from inside.
Nothing better than when the defense communicates to each other that the shot clock is down to 5. When they yell red, they apply even more pressure on the ball.
Now a drive, but the shot won't fall. won't go down.
And I love when great coaches make their players play these games. Pop does it with the Spurs all the time. He doesn't want their players to see 24 seconds on the shot clock. He wants his players to see, let's get 24 stops in a row.
The screen sets him up for two.
Oh, don't see the read, be the read.
Holiday controls the basketball. He'll run the offense. Here comes the screen. Holiday. Count the triple.
Look, that shot was going up regardless of what the defender was trying to do. That's called a heat check.
Now the Cavs going to signal for timeout as their coaching staff wants to talk things over here in this third quarter.
For yourself in the display behind section 121 and place your bid. Don't miss your chance at some excellent memorabilia.
Some lineup changes now for both clubs.
Cavaliers, number 8, Jordan Clarkson. Into the game for the Pelicans, number 8, Jahlil Okafor.
Love. Had to rush that one, and it's no good.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
Here comes the screen. Holiday with a shot that won't fall. Nothing going here on that drive. Gets to the basket, but it's no good.
That's superb defense. That's a defense getting there from the weak side early and making the player short on the shot.
Holiday. And he hits.
This is where I go back into player mode. If a dude starts to try to have 40 points on me, I'm going to foul out. I'm going to start hitting him in places he's not used to being hit. I'm trying to do anything to throw him off his game.
Nothing going here on that drive. From long range. Had to force that one, but it's no good. Pelicans have the basketball. Easy path to the rim.
Strong finish. That's what you need, regardless of contact, focusing on the rim.
Hey, lock up.
Old school. Backs his man down for the basket.
Old school equals high percentage.
Holiday in possession. They can get a 2-for-1 if they hurry. Here's a chance from long range. He got it off in time, but that shot no good. Has a chance. And a putback slam.
Ed, it's pretty amazing how athletic bigs can be when it comes to getting an easy 2 points, huh?
4-3. Had to rush that one, and it's no good. Deep three at the buzzer. 3 quarters down. The Pelicans own a sizable lead. It's the Pelicans with the basketballs. We start the fourth quarter, and they have done no wrong to this point. They have this game well in control.
They took control early, and they never let up. The scary thing about this team, if they keep their foot on the gas and then throttle it down, they can win this game by 50.
Has a look. And he hits.
You know, Ed, I'm down with guys having 35, 40, maybe 50 points in the game. But the one thing you look for in a defensive end, when there's a huddle after a guy has dropped multiple buckets on you in a row, and everybody's quiet, nobody stands up and says, yo, I got him, I'm going to stop him, you're in a worrisome place for your team.
And it's Ingram there for the rebound.
And you knew this game had a chance to get out of hand pretty quickly because of the communication. When these guys stepped on the court, Ed, they were yapping back and forth to each other. And that kind of communication, that kind of collective responsibility to one another, you feel that on the court. That's why this team is special.
Cleveland has the basketball. Love. Had to force that one, but it's no good.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
Shot from the lane won't go.
Seems like a lot of contact on that play. If I were that player, I would pull the ref over to the side, talk to him, express to him how much contact there was so he could look for that same foul call potentially the next time down the court.
Oh, he had it. Redick. It's good.
This may sound cheesy, but sometimes you just need to sit back, get a tub of popcorn, and just enjoy the show because that's what you're watching right now.
Clarkson with the basketball. Down a bundle. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. He got it off in time, but that shot no good. Trying to cash in. Redick with a shot, no good. Perfect feed to set up the basket.
Sometimes you hear people give all these fancy breakdowns, tell you all these different things they can do. That was just plain old simple bully basketball. Muscled his way through the lane.
Hey, watch this screen left.
Unbothered by the defense as he drills it.
You know, it reminds me out of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with the fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
It's Pelicans ball. Had a chance, but it's no good. Clarkson with the basketball. His guys down big. Lets it fly from long range. Had to rush that one, and it's no good.
That's short.
Missed it. He always has the green light, but the defense was ready.
And you have to remember that your hand is part of the ball. There wasn't enough contact on that play for the refs to blow the whistle.
Beyond the arc for 3. Had to force that one, but it's no
Ball. By making him work, you're taking his legs away from that shot.
Redick. But that shot, no good.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
For 3, had to rush that one, and it's no good. New Orleans will take it up. Ingram's shot won't go.
Keep him that way. Keep him that way.
Fires the 3. Had to force that one, but it's no good. Short jumper off the mark.
Misses happen. Don't put your head down. Let that motivate you in the defensive end. Use it for something positive.
Kevin Love. With that, he's 5 for 9. The Pelicans will take the timeout as they'll talk things over here in this 4th quarter. We have both squads set to make some moves right now.
Number 2. Entering the game, the Cleveland Cavaliers. Number 16, Sadiq Usman.
Redick. He got it off in time, but that shot no good.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
Count the basket at the rim.
So many times you can tell if a player is going to finish before he even gets to the rim. Did you see that look on his face? That was a look of a three-point play. You always going in thinking you can get more at the rim.
Redick had to rush that one, and it's no good. Clarkson with the basketball, looking to make something happen. Fires the three. He missed his first four from downtown. He finally gets a three to go.
I'm going to tell you what every shooter thinks after he misses 4 in a row. One has to go in eventually.
Give him 2 points. High percentage.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. Had to force that one, but it's no good. Going to launch beyond the arc. He got it off in time, but that shot no good.
Remaining in the 4th quarter.
Cavs at the controls.
Defense, let's go.
From long range, had to rush that one, and it's no good.
Shooters shoot, period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
The rebound taken in by Cleveland. Here's a chance from long range. Jordan Clarkson. That was a difficult shot. Hits the three.
It's easy to get lost in the chaos of the game down the stretch. With great awareness by the shooter to get those toes right behind the three-point line.
Both coaches hitting the reset button. Fresh legs coming onto the floor.
Stepping in for the New Orleans Pelicans. Number 11, Drew Holiday.
Holiday had to force that one, but it's no good.
Pick up, pick up.
1 minute remaining in the 4th quarter.
Oh, you could sense that coming.
There is a premium market for players with that type of hand-eye coordination.
New Orleans going to take it up.
Screen right.
Nothing going here on that drive.
I'm here.
Holiday. He got it off in time, but that shot no good. Can't connect.
Nothing better than when the defense communicates to each other that the shot clock is down to 5. When they yell red, they apply even more pressure on the ball.
And scores. Nice move, Jay.
Man, if we were at Rucker Park right now, everybody would be wilding on the court. Guaranteed.
4-3. Had to rush that one, and it's no good. It's the Pelicans who come away with the victory as they cruise to win a game that was never really in doubt. For Jay Williams and all our crew, I'm Ed Cohen saying so long for now. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports.
Taylor Rose here, and I've got your EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Pelicans put on a show in a blowout. They did it with blocks, and they did it with steals. More to the point, they did it with excellent defense. They committed to the grind and got rewarded as a result. What you see here is how the majority of the points were scored for the New Orleans Pelicans. The Cavaliers really lost big in this matchup, and you could tell it was tough on them.
And it's games like this where veteran players can be so important. They've been through these types of blowouts, and they know what it takes to keep a locker room united.
Check out the leading scores for the Cleveland Cavaliers.
Game track. Defense.
The New Orleans Pelicans showed us how important defense can be in this league, especially when it leads to plenty of opportunities on the other end of the court.
Player of the game.
Drew Holiday gets rewarded for the way he provided his teammates with plenty of easy baskets. His assist total is certainly indicative of his clever playmaking.
Who was cold?
Every player that makes it to the NBA is a great athlete, but even the best players have their off nights. Today was just one of those days for this guy. Time now for the top plays of the game.
Number 2. Number 1.
On behalf of ESPN on EA Sports, I'm Jalen Rose, and it's been our pleasure to present you with some NBA basketball.